Hello, everyone. This is Julian Yip from 35, and I'm the technical lead here. And today, the topic that I want to share to you will be about BigQuery for marketers and about how to harness the power of big data to improve your marketing outcomes. But before I move on to talk about BigQuery, I want to set the stage a little bit first to talk about some data problems that you may have faced and how BigQuery can really help you. As marketers, maybe we very often feel there are some challenges from our own data. For example, the first point will be about no actionable insights. We are able to capture, for example, how many purchase or how many users happening on our website or apps. But the problem is that very often we do not know how to influence those numbers, and the second problem is about manual reporting. A lot of manual works are required to pull our web or app analytics data, massage it, and share it to other teams. So reporting itself becoming an operational chore. And the third point is about data inaccuracy, whereas the data that we see sometimes on those analytical tool interface are sampled. Processing time is long, and we cannot really get the most updated or accurate figures to optimize our marketing campaigns on the fly. If the answer is yes, then you see there are some of those data problems applied to your company, then Google Analytics 4 plus BigQuery is definitely the option for you. So so Google Analytics 4 plus BigQuery really provides a match made in data heaven, meaning that Google Analytics 4, being a new version of Google Analytics, with it comes with free native data streaming export to BigQuery. And that BigQuery, being a serverless data warehouse in GCP, allows you to join your digital analytics data and also CRM data, and even to apply some machine learning algorithms to generate insights. So Google Analytics 4 may be a little bit quite familiar to you, but what really is BigQuery is about? So BigQuery, it is Google Cloud's enterprise data warehouse for raw data analysis. With, with that, then you are able to perform, first of all, some very advanced analysis and in an automated manner, because you can apply SQL scripts to analyze your data in new angles to learn more about your customers. Some analysis within the BigQuery, um, with SQL scripts, then you are able to perform some kind of analysis that are not natively available in the interface. And then about Customer 360, because BigQuery is not only about Google Analytics 4 data, you can also inject, for example, Salesforce or Facebook data into the BigQuery for you to consolidate all those data in one single place to achieve a 360 view of your customers. And last but not least, it is about machine learning. BigQuery, although it is mainly for data as a data warehouse and also for data storage, but BigQuery, there are also some predictive algorithms that you can use without any kind of Python or advanced coding experience. With some SQL scripts, then you will be able to create some modeling out of all those data. So now I've talked about Google Analytics, talked about BigQuery, and now it is time for a demo. And the demo that I'm going to conduct will be how to use BigQuery for recency frequency monitoring, namely as RFM analysis for customer insights. So why and what do we want to talk about RFM? Because RFM analysis is one of the most popular and easy to use segmentation method, whereby we just use three traits: recency, frequency, and monetary to segment our users. And by applying this RFM model to your raw data, then you will be able to answer some questions like who are our most loyal customers, how many of them are there in our website or app, And then after the segmentation, then you can further drill down to analyze. So, for example, what is their user behavior and that how does it differ from the other audience groups. And for RFM, I've talked about recency, frequency, and monetary, right? So what are actually those numbers? So here we have established a number of benchmarks for each of the dimension within an RFM analysis. For recency, it is days since last visit. Frequency is a number of days visited, and also monetary is about the revenue. So without further ado, let's go into the BigQuery interface for me to show you what it is really about. So here is the interface of BigQuery, and then underneath BigQuery, then we can find a couple of different data sets. So our focus for today will be about this Google Analytics for sample data. And within that, you can see the data are really in a very granular form that is not routinely made available within the interface. And this is exactly the power of BigQuery that it allows you to query a very granular level of user by user and event level. So you may have been wondering, okay, I know that I can query such kind of data within a BigQuery, and now what? And this is exactly how you can perform some SQL analysis to analyze those RFM data within the BigQuery. So I have created a SQL scripts here to calculate what is the recency, frequency, and monetary bucket, and also within each of a bucket, then how many users are there. So I'm going to run this query. All right, then let me zoom out just a little bit. Now, then you are able to see for each of the recency, frequency, and monetary bucket, ranking them by high, mid, or low, then what the user count in each bucket. Then here you can see that indeed most of the users may not be of a very high value, but there are some very engaged users that has a very high score in each of a bucket. And now you are able to identify who are your most valuable customers and think about what are the tailor-made marketing approach that you can target after those customers. So now we have derived the RFM, then what to do? So one thing that you can do will be after calculating all those results, then you can import the results back into Google Analytics or your CRM data to perform analysis to review the user behavior of a different audience group in GA4 and even to conduct remarketing audience based on the RFM so that you can adjust the beats and creative to those customers. And also, the whole exercise, again, it is not only about Google Analytics, but you can also import those RFM data into CRM so that you can engage those customers through the CRM for email or SMS campaign too. All right, so this is the end of my presentation. Hope this video will be useful to you. Have a great day.